And we are live here in Home Depot. Hey, hello, all of our friends out on the internet. Jeff here. Man, it's probably been, I don't know, maybe over a week or so since I've been here in Home Depot to give you guys an update here on what's going on here. There hasn't really been much up until today, really, so that's why I didn't bother coming in. I know other guys will keep coming in every other day, but all they're showing is the same stuff over and over again that hasn't changed in price. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. And today I'm going to show you pretty good stuff on pricing. What's up there, Yogi? So I want to give you a quick update on something that happened on New Year's Eve for us. Actually, it was pretty good. Hello there, Ernie. What's up, brother? Always love the streams. Cool. Well, if you guys remember, I was kind of going over and over and talking about, hey, what's up, Mike Wilson? We were talking about this FlexVolt saw that I bought a couple of months ago. And I bought it when it was $7.99, and I used a 10% off Lowe's coupon. No, I didn't. I used the 15% off Home Depot coupon. So I got it for $6.79, and then they dropped the price here to $6.99. Remember that? Well, I finally came in on New Year's Eve and talked to the manager here about that, because I'm like, well, why did you guys, you dropped the price on it. What can you do for me? And what they did was they adjusted the price so that they, instead of taking the coupon 15% off of $7.99, they took the 15% coupon off of $6.99. So my price, dudes, was $5.95 for this saw. Totally kick butt, and it was totally worth the wait, even though I've already had the saw for a couple of months. So the only thing is I had to come in with another 15% off coupon, which they used, so pretty good. So remember, guys, and I know a number of people were talking about, because on Vince's stream the other day from Very Cool Game, he showed some prices that they dropped the price of here in Home Depot. But you can come in here and bring your receipt and show them, and they'll refund you the difference too. What they'll prefer to do, I think, is if you have your credit card, they'll refund your card and they'll re-ring it at the lower price. So keep that in mind, guys. So I want to. We'll come back into this section in a little bit, but you can see they pretty much cleared a lot of it out, guys. So look at this over here, in this area here. Remember, this was all of the rolling carts and stuff before, and it was all of the rigid and all of the Dewalt tough systems here. So this whole area is bare, so I don't know what they're going to do. It's probably because of springtime, you're probably going to start seeing like outdoor stuff and fans, but you still got a lot of the pack outs there. Nothing has changed in price for Milwaukee and Dewalt. And none of these things have changed in price over here either. You see a Dewalt box in my cart. Oh, I was going to kind of wait a minute till we get to the other side to tell you guys what I'm doing here with this. But yeah, this is a cool deal. So we have Stan the Man is back. Nice to see you, Jeff. The Ryobi battery deal is at $99. You can get any item for, yeah, that was the one you told me about. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And we mentioned that here in that update video there. And what's up with the Milwaukee deals out there? Yeah, we're going to come back to that in a minute. What I'm going to show you is this here. So this, guys, right here is a 20 volt max. This is an XR, so it's the brushless series from Dewalt. This is their blower. And this kit here is 99 bucks today. And I'm going to show you, it's marked down like 50%. So it comes with a battery and another one of these chargers here. I've got so many of these chargers now, because every time I buy a kit, it comes with that 115 charger. And I wish Dewalt would start giving us more of those yellow fast chargers. Those are a lot nicer. So I'm going to come back over here because there's a stack of these and a couple of other Dewalt tools here that they got on. It's not in the ad, because if you look in the local ad for this week, guys, there's no tools, zero. It's all storage. It's all about storage and cleaning products, like all this crap right here, stuff like this. All right, so here's the stack here for the Dewalt here. And if you look at this, see, there it was $179 and it's now $99. This is too good a deal to pass up, because what I'll do now is I'll get this guy and I will do a tool review comparing it to my older Ryobi battery blower that I've got. And then they've got this Dewalt 20 volt string trimmer here that's $134, so it's only 15 bucks off, but it's not a bad deal. I don't know how much cheaper you find it online, because I haven't really looked up that one at all. And then what's really strange is if you come over here, right around the corner is another floor stack. And I'm looking at this, and at first I thought, well, wait a minute. This looks like the exact same blower, right? Look at this. Same exact box in my cart. Why does this one say 134 and it's tool only? So something's different about it. So this kit here, it's the same thing here. Ernie Adam, we are in 33063. That's where we're at. Vince did a video on the 20 volt battery. Take a look at it. Said that they are having an issue with them. I have 20 volt XR batteries and I have not had any problems with them. So anyway, this particular version of this blower, the tool only, is only $15 off. So we're gonna see here. So I want to compare the specs of these two. So if I come around the back of the box over here, there's one here where I can get the specs. So it says up to 400 CFM and 90 miles per hour. And as you guys know, just like with car dealers, whenever you see these words up to, it really means as little as, right? So who knows whether you're really going to get 400 CFM and 90 miles an hour. But that's what this says. So if I come over here to the box that I have in the cart, that's $99 here. And I look on the specs on the back, it says the exact same thing, right? So we got 400 CFM and 90 miles an hour. So to me, this is the exact same tool. I have no idea why in the world this one is 139 tool only and this one is 99 with a battery and a charger. I'm like, hello from Romania. What's up, Christian? I think you're our furthest visitor so far today. So some people sell them on Facebook Marketplace too. Yeah. So these are essentially the same thing. Why in the world would you buy that tool only for 140 when you can, or 135 rather, when you have this with a battery and a charger? So this is a no-brainer here. I'm gonna get this one. So let's take a look back at, there's the display there on the floor. Good morning from California, says Ernie Hernandez. All right, I'm gonna come over here. There's some Ryobis that are, they've got discounted here too. And again, these are not in the local flyer. Let me see, were they over here? Yeah, they were. So this is probably done by the individual stores whenever you see these yellow clearance stickers here. So let's see what we got first here. We have, this is the 18, where's the tool only? I think they're out of this one, whatever it was. It was a, they're not even saying what this tool was. The item number on the kit, this kit right here, this item number here, is this what you're talking about, Stan? That's the part number right there for the kit. DCBL 720P1. Okay. All right, so they had whatever tool they had here. They're not even saying what it is, but it's sold out. Okay, so now here they've got the string trimmer, which is $20 off here, down to $139. And I don't know which one of these two it is down here. This one is $89 here, so he's marked down $10 from $99. So it looks like across the board here, I don't know if they're getting ready to bring in some new Ryobi models or what the deal is with these, why they're all marked off. The battery here is $69, and it looks like it was $109, I think. So that's for the 3X battery. Only 5 of us press like the button. That's pathetic. Yeah, how come more people? There's how many people on here right now? About 85? We need to get lots of people clicking on those likes. All right, so here's another one. I know it's Black & Decker, but they only took $9 off of that one. So none of these other guys are on sale. They just kind of rearranged all of these, moved everything over. They put them in a much better lit environment than they were in before here. So we're gonna walk around to the along the back side, because I saw some other sale items earlier. So sometimes, you know, you see some of these like yellow signs or the yellow stickers. That's the stuff that's not in the ad. Those are like the surprise things that it looks like the store's doing on its own. Now this here, they don't have a price on these yet. So I don't know what it's going to be on here. We don't have any notice on it yet. There's nothing on the inside, the back side, no side. So these guys were just putting these out today. They might be getting ready for a new ad. They might be in the ad tomorrow because the new ad comes out on Fridays here at our particular Home Desperate. And they still got these Magic Chefs. Those aren't going to sell until it's college time. So they'll be sitting on those till June or July when the kids start buying them for their dorms, like we did for my daughter. All right, so there was some. Here's the faucets that were coming up here that I saw right up here. So here's a Delta here. This is called their Zella. It's a 4-inch bathroom, and I believe it's chrome. Looks like a real small, easy kit to work with. 59 bucks. It was 69. That's pretty decent to get, like, you know, something stylish like this around that price range, because usually they're more in the $80 range. Now this one's the killer one. Let me tell you guys, I love this. I put this in all of my foreclosures for like the past 3 years. When I remodel them, I put these in there. This is the Mandori. And what I like about this, see, it's got that LED light on there. See, there's an LED light on the tip of the faucet, and it's powered by a turbine that's inside the head there, and it's all water powered. There's no battery to ever run out and rain. So let me tell you what a stellar deal this is, because I'm going to get a couple of these right now, because it was 59, but I was paying 89 for these a year ago. So these were 89 before they were even 59. What's up, Brandon? So, yep, that is a good deal. So I'm going to get 2 of these guys. I can never have too many of these. I'm always putting these in my projects. I even stuck them in my own house. The young kids love them. Even the adults, when they see them, when they come into my foreclosure units when I'm done remodeling, and I've got it listed for sale, and they come in, they all go gaga over these things here. Check the specs on both the Dewalt blowers. They are the same. Home Depot counts on people just grabbing the first thing and not shopping. Yeah. Well, thanks, Dan. That's some good research there. Good quality research. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to, when you see something, say something, right? that's it. So let me see. What's the deal on this guy here? This guy's $199. The mirror is extra. I think, wait, no, the faucet's extra. I don't know if it comes with the mirror. Yeah, vanity top with the mirror, $199. But let me show you about the drawers, though. So these are not dovetail. Remember I told you guys you got to look for those dovetails? They're stapled. They shoot 2 staples in there, and these 2 staples are supposed to hold this stupid thing together. And same with here, see? So I always warn people about this, man. I mean, they're okay if you're going to put them in a junky rental or something, but I'm just telling you, look, it's going to get torn apart. It's not soft close either. So usually when I buy a lot of my stuff from JK cabinets, everything is soft close. And this is a functioning drawer, though. But that is what I like about this. This is a cool design. To have this is really cool because it wraps around the P-trap. The P-trap and the drain go right in that space there, right? And so normally when I buy mine, I just have a door that folds out forward. But no matter what, every single vanity I put in, I never have a fake drawer here. I hate those. It always has to do something. It either has to open or it's got to be a drawer. But see, these are not soft close.
Aisle 7 right there. At your left, right there. Right down there.
Anything
right
small you can do. Update case. Yep, really stands out. And especially when you make it look like something that's not what all the other flippers do. So for example, this right here sort of looks like it's a quartz or stone counter, but it's not. It's a Formica with a nice glossy surface over it, right? So usually this is what you see in flips and stuff like that. But what I do in mine is I'll buy my cabinet from JK Cabinets, and sometimes I'll come in here in the Home Depot, and I'll show you because I'm right by the aisle there. I come in here and I buy the granite top, and the granite top is pretty cheap to buy for these things here, guys. See, because when you come in here and look at these look a lot nicer, right? But you can buy the tops. They got the tops here. So like the tops like these would be like 175 bucks on a 36 inch vanity. So that's pretty much what I do, because even my granite guy, if I make a 48 inch vanity in a bathroom, like this is a 36, if I put a 48 inch in, my granite guy is going to charge me $600 or $700 for the granite there. Now let's see. I checked this one. I scanned this into the Home Depot app before, and it came in, I think, at like $100 and something. Isn't this the one that Vince said was only 50 some odd dollars the other day? I don't know if it was this kit and if it's still good or not. So Bama fan says my Home Depot has the same blower for $179, no price drop. Wow. What store are you at? So this is Coconut Creek, Florida. Yeah, and sometimes when you see these yellow stickers, that might mean that it's up to the store manager to do it. Kind of like when you go into Costco, and when you see a discount on the tag, and it ends in a 97, like 99.97, that means that the manager at their discretion lowered the price. Now look at this. See, these were all up front before, and I think this store overbought before Black Friday, thinking, oh, we're going to sell a fortune, we're going to make a fortune. And it was crickets when it finally came to Black Friday. So they kind of moved them all back here. And there's bolos of these things here. And we still have 2 of the Milwaukees here. And these are still at $6.98, which they came to after Black Friday sale was done. This very kit right here, Joshua, is $99 at your Home Depot. This one right here, the 270 piece. So that was, I don't see any more of their $99 kits that they had. That was a pretty good one. So now we're over here by the clearance section. I'm going to see what they got here. So I don't know if that deal on those Huskies was only for a couple of days or what. Or maybe it was up to the individual stores to do it. All right, so here's the clearance section here. All right. Any deals on the Dewalt Jigsaw? So I'm going to be walking by there in a minute on the way back up front. But, so when I come over here, I saw this, I showed you guys this like a couple of weeks ago. They still have a few of these here. At first I was salivating at the mouth. I thought, oh no, this is that rigid jack, but it's not. It's the tripod stand thing. And I'm like, okay, I don't want that. I don't want to pay $70 for a tripod, even though it's not too bad of a discount from the 87. And then they got this here. This is the rigid Jobsite charging radio here. 144 marked down from 179. I don't know if these go any cheaper online from anybody else, but that's how much they're getting for this guy right here. Helmet, $6. So they have 3 of these tripods. They got this guy here. Hey, they finally got rid of that Dewalt 20-volt battery that was here forever that they couldn't seem to get rid of. I saw it here like on Labor Day. These I think are way overpriced. They look nice. So what this is right here, this is like a triple hanging pendant light. This would be good over your sink, over a work surface, or like over your bar if you're building a pass-through window in your kitchen with a granite counter. But this guy's, to me, it's just way overpriced. Way overpriced. And this is another one, a single pendant one. So nothing there is very enticing to me. And if you come back over here, you can see they got more of these overpriced ones over here. And that's a shame because they're nice looking lights. So let me see if I can get a better view of this guy. So this is a 4-banger. And it's actually, I'm showing it to you upside down. So what these are like little glass bricks that glow and the light comes out of them. They're really neat. I put one of these in a bathroom that I did 2 years ago in one of my foreclosure units. But I paid like $90 for one that had 3 of these on it. So these guys are just way high, way too proud for their britches there. Now here's a 2-banger version of it right here, see? This one is $84.97. I still think that's overpriced for a 2-banger. So I would be a buyer if these came down to like half the price. I'd come in here and buy up every single one of these because people aren't used to walking into a bathroom and seeing this, and these look so cool and so modern, and yet they do light up the room pretty good too. So that's a pretty good deal. I got some tiles, some mosaics here. That's a pretty decent deal to get a mosaic like this for $5. The only problem is like, okay, so it's mixed media, but they mixed way too many types of media on here. To me, you do 2 or 3 types of stone like this. This looks a lot more, just looks less busy to me. A little on the dark side, but I mean that's more something you'd look at. That's a complete rip-off price. I don't know what the original price is or if there's even a discount. But when I went into Floor and Decor a couple of years ago, and the most expensive marble sheets that I bought in there were $15. A lot classier than this. And these should be more down in the $10 range, really. You got something here that's okay. So these are $2.49 for this herringbone pattern. These are just regular porcelain. I think these are porcelain. I don't think they're ceramic. And oh, this sheet belongs over here with those. Yeah, so those are two pretty decent bargain prices. I mean, if that pattern is one you like. And oh, I like this tile, man. Wow. But look at this thing. $21, dude. That is just way expensive. My limit is 15. I won't pay more than 15 a square foot for any type of mosaic, even though this is marble. I'm pretty sure it's marble. But to me, like $15 is the most I'm willing to pay for any of that. It's just not worth it. And nothing else useful down there. They still got those door locks, so when I see these prices come down up here, so these are 1906 from 24. I might take a few of these. I'll come in next time I'm in here and I'll take a few of these up to the cashier because these won't scan in. Anytime you see these yellow sticker closeouts, they won't even scan in with the Home Depot app. You have to bring it up to the cashier and let her scan it and tell you what it is. Sometimes you're surprised by a much lower price than what's even on there. And sometimes I brought stuff up there and it's a penny because they got to get rid of it, and they just don't change the sticker here. All right, so let's see. Jigsaws. We were talking jigsaw. Let's see if we got any deal on a Dewalt jigsaw here. Let's see where they put them on here. Yeah, so can you believe I just came in for a gallon of milk? Look what I'm ending up with here. Let me see, they got the table saws there. I don't see where they put them. Wait a minute, it might be, should be along here. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm filming a tool review today and yesterday and the day before of this guy here. So that should be up hopefully in the next week. So you want to look for that. Doing that. And I'm also filming today my tool review for the Dewalt folding table. And I'm still trying to find the jigsaw. I thought they would have had it right here along with all the other stuff. Let me see. They were moving a bunch of things around in here. And they got a bunch of stuff piled up in carts there that they're still waiting to assign to a spot. So I don't know. They might not have gotten around to putting them here yet. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a compact jigsaw set. This one's $99. That's the corded. I don't see the cordless one here yet, though. Nada. All right. So, yeah. So we tried. We started doing the review on this guy. This is going to be really nice. We're doing a whole bunch of different cuts on different types of wood with it. And if you notice right here, this porthole here where the sawdust comes out, it's bigger than my older Dewalt used to be. The older, if you can imagine, it was probably about like that. So I think because it's longer and stretches more like this, it allows more of the dust to come out that slide there, right out that chute. And you end up with a lot less dust over here. I just wish that they had some sort of a device that would plug in here as a port and it would connect to my saw. So in case we ever have to cut inside, which I do, once on a blue moon, I'll have to use it inside. And I just end up, getting rid of the sawdust all over the area. I just have to vacuum up all over the area really good when I'm done. But it would be a lot easier if we could have a port on there that does that. And then I wanted to find out if any of you guys have ever used this universal dust shrouds here. These go around like your angle grinders. So if any of you guys have ever used that, let me know, because I don't know whether to get one or not. I'm just really kind of frustrated that I'm looking for a new angle grinder, and none of them seem to have dust collection as part of their design, which really stinks. I hate that. So let me see if they got any new deals here on Milwaukee. I don't see anything. The Milwaukee guy is here today because there's his bag. I just saw his truck, the big red pickup truck, show up here when I arrived. And I actually need to get another one of these sets here. These are great to keep in your tool bag Because a lot of times if you're doing like ice maker installations or dishwasher, great to have in your bag, because a lot of times you're using 5/16 or a 1/4 inch, and you need these little hex things to unscrew everything for you. So, hey, so with all the haul that I'm getting here today, I'm not only did I showed you the $99 price, right? But I'm also going to get 10% off, because here at Home Depot they accept the Lowe's Movers coupon here, so I'll get even 10% off of all of these, even though they're on sale. So the only time I was unable to use these coupons, guys, was on those buy one get ones over there at Black Friday. The buy one get ones, there was something in the computer that blocked out the use of any type of coupon whatsoever. All right, so let me see if anything else from Milwaukee is on sale. Nada. And remember, we had all of these lines of tools all stacked up and everything, and I don't know what happened to all of those Dewalt folding workstations. Let me see if they moved some of them over here or not. We still have this saw here. This is the regular 12-inch miter saw here at $4.99, and it's a slider as well, but it's only a single bevel. So to me, guys, and if you have a chance, and if you haven't bought a miter saw yet, I would say save yourself the aggravation. Don't even consider a single bevel, because it won't be long before you want to start doing baseboards. And if you're doing baseboards or crown molding, you're going to definitely want to be able to swing the thing the other way. Otherwise, life is going to be a mother for you. Taking a 16-foot long baseboard and flipping it over the other way to get the cut. And then when your blade starts getting dull, it's going to shred when the cut pokes through the other side, the visible side of the board. Real pain in the butt. Just total source of frustration. That's one of the reasons why I came in and bought that flexible saw, because it was a dual bevel. Let me see how many of these Dewalts they've got left here. And are they still 69? That's the question. So everything here that they have here is misstocked. So I have to just find their tag. Yeah, so they still got it at 69 here. And by the way, did you guys see my review that I put up the other day on the Keeter workstation, the folding workstation that I bought at Sam's Club? That was a great one. We dropped it from the roof. So actually, let me come back here for a second. The tool review that I'm in the middle of filming right now should be up hopefully by the weekend, of this Dewalt folding workstation. We do a 5-foot drop test off of my wall, the back wall, and then we do a 9-foot drop test off the roof of the house. Boom, right onto the paver brick. So it'll be interesting to see the outcome of that one. So I'll put a notice up on our community tab when that video is ready. But we do a premiere, and usually, as long as you have your bell notifications turned on, the premiere will let you know. And I'm going to come around here and see if they marked any of these compressors down. So we do have the new lower price on the anvil. Wow, man, this guy's tiny. This is probably great for like a beginner that you don't have a whole lot of stuff, but you just want to put some baseboard in your house or crown molding. But it's $10 off, new lower price. This guy hasn't come off at price, but you know what? The more I wait, the more I'm thinking I don't even care about this anymore, because I'm gonna just buy the battery operated version of the brad nailer. So none of these other guys have changed much in price. Yeah, so you can see they moved a lot of the Dewalt Tough Systems over here. So these guys are still 45. Let me see if this opens up hard to. Yeah, this is so the cordless saw that I'm doing the review of. It came in a kit with the DCD 996, the drill, and the kit comes in this box here. And mine, like, this is okay. I mean, it's just still a little. It's like hard to open these things. Like if you're trying to just do it one-handed, it's like real hard. You got to really put some elbow grease into that. See, like that. So, and this is fairly new. Our store didn't really have this particular one here. This is the 28-inch here. So it's got anti-rust, water resistant. It's IP54, which is strange. I'm surprised they didn't make this one IP65 like the other ones are. But this one isn't actually. It's not actually part of the Tough system. That's why. But you know, it's got that same yellow gasket, but I guess there's something about it that doesn't make it IP65 compared to the other ones. And my guess is it's because of the rigidity of the plastic. So this plastic doesn't seem to be as thick as this. And so even though you may not see it, like if you were to drop this thing and look at it in super slow-mo, you'd probably see this thing going woo, waving a lot, you know. So because of the thinner plastic, it may allow a little bit more water to come in than an IP65 rating would allow. That's my guess on that. All right, so let me see what else we got up here. You probably noticed I don't have my gimbal with me today. I was kind of didn't really know I was going to be coming in here. I got called in to drop my daughter off at school. So here we are. We still have all of this stuff. They still haven't dropped the price of any of these. And every time I come in here, I check the price of these. And I think here's what happened. They sat around at corporate and Home Depot and the marketing and in the meeting room, and they said, you know what? We don't want to sell any of these. We don't want to sell a single one of these. Let's just leave it at $39.97. See if it can sit there all year long. We'll write off the loss. That was probably the discussion they had there. And let me see. We still have the $199, the $99 battery thing. Well, yeah, they took the $149 off there, but yeah, so they still got the sticker here on the wall here. So the Ryobi one is still $99, and the rigid one is still $169. As you remember, they dropped it to $169 after Black Friday there. That, let's see, so hold on, I was trying to catch up on some of the comments. Wow, you guys have been busy coming. I'm trying to scroll back and get some of them. The lowest 10% off coupon only works for up to $50 at your store? At your Home Depot? This one here? Because it says, let me see. It doesn't, when I look on the back, it doesn't say that there was a limit. Because you can use it up to $5,000 right there. See, maximum discount, $500. So I would think that they would honor that there. The Husky 1/4 inch 3/8 drive socket. Where was that the 200 piece? So I didn't see any of the 200 piece here. So if they put it on sale here, they probably sold out of it already. Because I think it used to be like right up in this area where all this other Husky stuff is. And then I remembered seeing a few over here. So they might have blown out of them already once people saw them. And even then, I probably still would not have come in to get it because I've already got the 3 kits now, guys. I got the Craftsman one for $99 that I bought at Black Friday sale at Lowe's. That was the 200 piece. I have the Dewalt 173 piece. And then I bought that channel lock set that you guys saw me do the review of last week. And by the way, I don't know if any of you guys noticed real closely when I was showing you the ratchets on that channel lock set, my ratchet was missing a screw. So either they screwed up or the set was owned by somebody who returned it, but it was brand new as far as I could tell. The box was sealed. But I called Channel Lock and they're sending me a new one, so they're really good about that. Those lifetime warranties are real. It is where the socket sits by the wall. Well, we don't have too many socket sets by the wall here. Let me see. So we have these here. We have some socket sets here. Let me see if we got them here. See, I don't see any here either. So they were the ones in the flat cardboard box, right? Where it was just the 200 pieces by itself, or did it actually have the ratchet in there? Because they had a couple of different kits here. See, but I don't even see the 200. There's a 230. Yeah, I don't think they're here. I'm willing to bet if they did go on sale here that they blew out of those things and nobody's business there. It's definitely odd shaped. Well, the VersaStack is the Craftsman one, isn't it? Let me see, we got more. Sometimes they might shove those things over here with the other Husky. Nope. We're not seeing it. But definitely, if you really want another set to have that's dirt cheap like that, man, try checking your local Home Depot and see if it's there. And I think it was online too. Vince was showing us that it was online that you could get it too, right? Yeah, so nothing else there. All right, so anyway, I think we've covered pretty much everything else we were going to. You got the FlexVolt miter saw. It was only able to get $50 off only. Maybe you're in Hawaii or Maui. I don't know. They should have. Well, remember, on the FlexVolt saw, I didn't use the Lowe's coupon. I went online and bought that 15% off Home Depot coupon, right? And that I'm actually going to do a video on that to show you guys all the process and what I did and show you the coupon and everything. But if you saw my live stream when I don't know if it was a live stream, it was somewhere around September 7th when we came in and we bought this. You saw me buying this thing, putting it on the cart and all that stuff. And I showed you the paper coupon, a printable one, downloadable and printable one. And I think I paid like $16 for that coupon. But it was worth it because it saved me $100 and something off of it when I bought this thing when I came in here. So I'm hoping in the next week to be able to start filming the review on this, the tool review on that. Any table saw on sale? Well, let me see. Is this one still? Yeah, $2.99. The 10-inch compact one here. So this guy's $2.99. It's still $100 off of the $399 price. I don't know when this comes off. If it's like the other one over here, the FlexVolt, that one's coming off, I think, on February 5th. I don't remember. I remember seeing a sign in here earlier around Thanksgiving time that said it was going to come off on February 5th. So I'm assuming that will be the same one. And then this one here, oh, that's the miter saw there. But so yeah, this was the one that was on Black Friday sale at $2.99. Still a great deal. I would get this one if they had the cordless version of it with the FlexVolt batteries, because I'm just tired of dealing with routing the cords and the cables, and I have to keep unplugging and this and that. And sometimes I end up at friends' houses and I'm doing work out in their yard with these things, and they don't have outlets that are working. So now it really screws up your logistics of trying to get power to everything. But you know, this has the rack and pinion. See that? This is what a lot of people really like this one. I know Vince, and very cool. He rants and raves over this rack and pinion. So I'm looking forward to trying this, because right now this is the table I use here, the Ryobi one. And so this one, it's just a friction. It's fairly smooth. I mean, I love it. I don't have any problem at all with it. It's really smooth, and it clamps down nice. And I like the fact that this thing folds up very easily and it rolls. And even though it's really, really heavy, I have a way that I can get it into the back of the SUV myself. So I've done it myself. It's better with two people, but certainly if you get this one here, this one here is going to be a lot easier to carry around. It's much more compact, and it's $100 cheaper than this guy, even though this guy has all the wheels and everything, and it's its own stand. Here, you're going to have to get a workstation or a work table to put this on here. This deal here should be in all of Home Depot's. This one here, and the FlexVolt miter saw, and this other one, because this was in their national Black Friday flyer. Same thing with that deal that they were running, where if you bought the miter saw, they gave you the free the stand, the $199 stand. So yeah, those were in all of them. The ones that are not in all of them are when you see those yellow sticker tags. I'm trying to see if I see one here. See, I don't see one here. So I don't know. So if you followed me earlier in this stream here today and you saw those yellow stickers like over on the Ryobis, those are usually done on an individual basis by the store manager at their discretion. So where's my card? I want to make sure I don't lose my cat. Where'd I put my cat? It's got some valuable savings in there. Was I down here? Nope. Oh, there it is. I left it over here. All right, so, and then I was looking at some of the atomics over here. None of these changed in price. These are the same prices when they first put them out a couple of months ago. You got the 4.5-inch brushless circular saw, tool only for $129. But you know what? It was $129 the day they set this thing up. Sometimes I get really suspicious when I see them do stuff like this. So you see how it says $129 was $149? Let me tell you guys something. It never was $149. What they should have it say is $129 wasn't $149. Because the day they brought this thing in and set it up, it was $129. So I don't know who they're kidding. But that's, you know, I like that size of that thing, and the fact that it's brushless also. And, you know, the batteries on these are nice and small. That'll fit in there. So anyway, I was going to come in and buy a couple of 20-volt batteries for my circular saw that I pointed out to you earlier over there. But guess what? I have some at home, and it wouldn't fit, so they're keyed to not fit the 20-volt batteries. So apparently that circular saw, I just got off the phone with Dewalt before I started this live stream. Dewalt says that circular saw only takes the flex volt batteries because it's a 60-volt tool, which makes sense, I guess, because, you know, the circular saws are generally 120-volt plug-ins anyway, right? Make sure you read the description on each listing, as they will tell you if they were used at a Home Depot. So let's check back here, see if anybody has any other questions, because I think we've pretty much covered everything here. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time going through all of these, because everybody has done all this numerous times over the past 2 weeks, and nothing has changed in price. Everything's the same price. This is the only one I was hoping would drop, the Daredevils. I still think 1988, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get any lower than this. But with my Lowe's coupon, I can get it another $2 off. But I was really hoping this would drop down to like $12 or something. And it comes with that pouch. There are 11 of those socket sets in stock at Coral Springs. Okay, we're at Coconut Creek. So see if it shows any here. And, you know, like I said, when I was in here last, they had them right along this area here, too. And here's that kit from Ryobi. Is this the compressor with the nailer here for $129? So it was $139. Okay. But Dewalt had a pretty good one that was, I think it was $179, but it was a bigger compressor. I think it was the 6-gallon compressor and the tool as well. And I think it was like either $159 or $179. I believe it was $159. That's what I saw. It was on their website, like right after Christmas is when I noticed it. So I'm still looking around here. I don't see any of those tool sets. I still think they got rid of them all. Because look, everything's empty. Anything that was right here was put somewhere. And I've looked all over the place here. I don't know how much these rigids are right here. But man, I got the deal of the century on Black Friday. Got the 16-gallon version for $39. And then 10% off too. So it says there's 8 in our store here. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Unless they're up somewhere and they didn't bring them down. See, because you get a lot of stuff that's sitting right. There's a lot of socket kits up there. So they may still be up there. And look at all the Tough System stuff. I think they put all of that back up top there. That was sitting over here during the Christmas season there. So I don't know. So they don't seem to have that kit out here anywhere. I'm going to check one last spot over here where they could be. Sometimes they have it on these end caps. And look, they got a boatload more of these Ryobi battery kits. I've never seen this many. This looks like Ryobi days all over again here, you know. Buy this and get a tool free. Aisle E1, Bay 2. See, E1 usually means an end cap. And it's hard to find out where those end caps are. Because they don't number them. That's the problem. And sometimes I've seen that, like you just put there, Stan. And I'll go to an employee and they don't even know where it is. Hey, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, that's the 92 piece. Come on, it's got to be here somewhere. We got 268. They got boatloads of these 268s here. It's funny, they call them 268, and then this one says 270. I've never really understood why they made 2 kits that were like 2 pieces off from each other like that. Let me see. So here's all the end caps here. Nothing. See, it's not down any of these. And we walked by down there before. There was nothing there too. So the 268 is from like 2008. Yeah. So I guess one day in the future, though, they'll have little GPS ticks on all the boxes that'll help you narrow down where something is in a store, you know. I guess they have to buy in such mass quantities that they just stock it up there. But to me, everything should be down on the floor. You're losing money if stuff's up there. And a lot of times I come in to buy things and it's only up there, and I have to wait like a half hour for them to find the guy who's certified to drive the forklift to come over and get it, right? All right, so I see some Ryobi stuff up there. I see the rigid stuff up there. We got some more of the bags. Yeah, see, but I remember that kit. That kit was in a cardboard box only, I think. See, there's the lunch cooler. I mean, who knows? It could be anywhere up there. All right, so anyway, that's what we have so far today. Here's me with my haul there. So anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you who follows along with us as we do these live streams here, and I hope they're educational for you. I hope they help solve mysteries, and as you can see, we all help each other. You guys are great. You do a lot of research for us while we're on here, you know. And make sure you watch out for the videos that are coming up this week. So I think the Dewalt folding workstation tool review video will be up, I'm hoping either tomorrow night or Saturday night, but you guys will know. We'll let you know when that happens, all right? I forgot the milk. That's right, Stan. All right, guys, so thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys all on the next one. Ciao.